Okay, here we are, wrapping up the last of the three-part series of CCleaner. In regards to CCleaner, we discussed the cleaner, the registry, tools, and now options. The options, you have settings, cookies, include, exclude, and advanced. You can set your language, whether you're English or look at all the different languages that we have here. There's a plethora of languages. I mean, it's unlimited as to what you can do with this. It makes it so much. I mean, anybody around the world can use this. This is the great part of it. Always set your CCleaner. I would not click Run CCleaner when the computer starts, because as I indicated, that thing about the startups, when everything starts up, it makes your system run slower. If you need CCleaner to run during that time, which I had never found a reason for it to run when my computer first booted up, then don't use it. Okay. Use it later during the day, click on it, open it up, and then run your cleaner if that's what you wish to do, or any other options that you have available to you. Okay. Add Run CCleaner option to the recycle bin context menu. I always do that because a lot of times I'll go just to the recycle bin, there's nothing else that I have to delete, and I'll right click on the recycle bin that's on your desktop and hit CCleaner, let it run, clean it up. Then there you go. It actually adds more, especially if I'm deleting video. If I'm deleting some large video files and pictures, among other things, or just a lot of junk, cleaning up a lot of pictures that I import from my camera, and some of them are a little blurry. When I delete them, it gives me a lot of disk space back, and that's what you may want to do. Add Open CCleaner option to the recycle bin context menu. Okay. In this particular case, I do that as well because it opens up CCleaner while it's there and opens up the particular box so I can see exactly what's in it. I run it, I delete it, it's over with. A lot of times you don't need to do that, but check it anyways. And automatically check for updates to CCleaner. When you pop up CCleaner, if there's an update, get it. Because a lot of times it's not being updated just to be updated. It's being updated because something was, they're fixing a bug, or they're fixing something that's going to make CCleaner much faster and better for you. Okay. Right down here, secure deletion. The normal file deletion is faster. And what happens with that, say if you're going to give somebody your computer or something like that, you normally delete everything that's on the system. If you use normal file deletion, I don't care what you're running, I can find it. I can pull it up and restore everything right back on your system. The best way to do it is using the secure file deletion. I always use secure file deletion. It's a little slower and you really don't notice much of a difference to me. And use the secure file deletion, and that is a complex override of 7 passes, as you can see right here. You can go all the way down to very complex overwrite, which is 35 passes. That takes quite a while. I mean, you're not an FBI agent, and if you are, you would need to use that, or somebody working for the CIA, or whatever the case may be. But I would leave this one alone because it is extremely slow. But if I was going to give away my system to somebody, not want them to see my information, I would most definitely use very complex overwrite and remove everything in that regard. So let's get back over here to my 7 passes. And there you go. Okay, wipe alternative data streams. Check that. Wipe cluster tips. Check that. You don't need cluster tips. Wipe free space drives. Okay. Wipe MFT free space. That's just free space on your, like in local C disk. Some space is left behind, so you wipe it, you clean it up, and it makes it a little bit more efficient as well. So go ahead and leave that running. Then you get your cookies. Do you have any cookies on your system that you normally use? Use them constantly, and you want things to pop up a lot faster to remember what they're doing when they get to your system. So it could actually pop up the information that you're using previously, then such as, for instance, 7 search. I use 7 search. I'm going to add it over here, and it just added it right here. So that's cookies to keep. When I get back there, it's automatically going to remember that. The information I was using is going to pop up for me anyway. So it's going to make it a little bit better for me in that regard. So if there's anything you want to keep, or you want them to keep on you, and to run it, and if you feel safe with doing so, then do so. Okay. And you can actually take it and push it back the other way just by clicking on it and push it here and take it off that list. You want to include, any cookies you want to include that weren't on your list, you can do so right here by clicking add, type it in, and there it would be. You can, in other words, confirm the files to delete and the folders to empty if you wish to do so from here. I never use anything. I've never used it. I never seen a necessity to use it, and I don't think you will too. But if you do, there you go. That's what it's for. Exclude. If you want to exclude certain files and folders from your list when you're actually deleting, as I indicated here, you can do the same thing. Files and folders, you want to include them, such as I want to include a particular folder from my list. Okay. Then I can do so. Over here you can exclude a folder so it doesn't clean that particular folder and nothing is touched in that regard. All right, advanced. The advanced is you can show initial results in detail view. Only delete files in Windows temporary folders older than 24 hours. I do that. Get it out of there. To me, it's just junk anyways. Okay, hide warning messages. Close program after cleaning. I don't bother with that because sometimes after I clean, I want to do other things like clean my registry, my tools, or whatever the case may be. I don't want to close for me instantly once I finish doing the minor cleaning function of CCleaner. Minimize the system tray. Now, I don't do that since I keep it on my desktop and I can use it at any given time that I want. You can also put it in your start menu over here and use it from there. Click open and there you go. Save all settings, INI file. You don't need to do that. It remembers itself. Enable Windows jump list task. Okay, I do that. That way, it automatically jumps into the task. Whereas it's going to be added, so I can use it, and I'm going to find it easily at that point. Or it can restore everything back to default settings, and that's what I use. I do those 3 checks right there. That's more than sufficient. I don't need it for anything else. And there you go. That wraps up our session of CCleaner. Any questions that you have, whatever it may be in regards to CCleaner, just go ahead and leave a comment, and I will respond to you. Also, leave your email so I can contact you directly and answer your question for you.